My name is Akira Hoshino. I'm a high school manga otaku. When it comes to manga, I read everything from shonen, shoujo, ladies, BL, and GL. After all, I really love you.
Oh,
So you finally realized your feelings? There are many things we can learn from the world of manga. Love and friendship, the kindness and ugliness of humanity, how hard it is to live and how important it is. Manga taught me all of it. Each and every character's life is a textbook that fills my mind. Manga's the best. Just being able to read it makes me glad I was born. Until I finish reading this series, I definitely can't pass on. Mangaka of the world, please take care of yourselves and finish your stories to the very end. Hey, Akira. I was just wondering what you were reading, but is that shoujo manga? What kind of boy reads manga for girls? It's Satoshi again. He's pretty good looking and pretty popular in class. In manga terms, he's definitely a protagonist. Akira, that's so funny! But he talks like a third-rate background character though. Not really. It's not like only girls can read shoujo manga. A lot of them focus on romance, which manga aimed at boys don't have. Hearing you talking about romance is hilarious, even though you'll never have a girlfriend. Well, since it won't happen in real life, do your best imagining it. That's something the antagonist says before he loses though. I wonder why he acts like that, even though he looks good. This is how my classmates make fun of me, but I don't mind. I just think to myself how unfortunate it is they don't know how to appreciate manga. It happened after school that day. There's going to be a new volume of so many things next week. There's so many good titles lately. I need to work more shifts to afford them. Whoa!
Hoshino-kun, I want to talk.
What? Huh? Shizuka Utsumi-san?
Why is that a question? Can't you tell by looking at me? We're in the same class.
Utsumi-san, one of the most popular girls in class, is pushing me against a wall? Huh? Was I supposed to be a heroine? What do you need?
I have a favor to ask Hoshino-kun.
A favor?
Yes. Please teach me about love.
What? That Utsumi-san wants me to teach her about love? What does she mean? I could understand the opposite, but am I the type of person that can do that? I think you need to ask a main character who can go on a romance route, instead of a background character like me. Falling in love after talking about romance is a common trope, but there's no way Utsumi-san would fall in love with me, right? That's just a delusion, something out of a manga. There's no way my first love would come true. It's okay, I understand.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but I actually have never been in love.
Huh? That's surprising. I haven't heard you were dating anybody, but not having a first love in high school.
But everyone around me is just falling in love. If they found out I'm the only one who hasn't yet.
Seriously? Isn't that kind of bad?
I'll look like a big child, won't I? I definitely don't want that.
Ah, so she's that type of heroine. But you didn't want anyone to know. Why would you ask me for help?
Because you have no friends, so you wouldn't have anyone to tell. And since you have those with you, you could teach me about love.
Is there something in my bag? I see! I could teach her using manga! I tried to lend her some manga, but she strongly refused. I had no choice left but to take her to my room. This is the romance manga corner.
That's a lot.
Yes, there aren't just one or two stories about love. Stories between people that could exist in all kinds of places and worlds. There are as many people as there are stars, and no matter how similar their situations might be, the same love doesn't exist twice.
Yeah.
Of course, there are a few patterns to encounters and events. So first off, let's see. How about some orthodox scenes that make you think that love sure is nice?
This is way more than I had expected.
Half an hour passed since we started reading.
Hoshino-kun,
What is it?
doesn't it seem like everyone falls in love too easily?
Well, that's because in a romance manga, if they don't fall in love, the story doesn't start. There are stories that begin slowly, but when the reader starts to think that they should just hurry up and be together, it's already begun. Get it?
Yeah, I kinda get it.
An hour passed since we started reading.
Is this really for women?
Ladies' comics are usually more extreme than those for younger readers.
Hoshino-kun, you can read this normally?
There's nothing strange about a man and a woman in a relationship making love.
Enough! That's enough of that!
3 hours since we started reading.
Is BL supposed to be realistic?
BL is often targeted at women, so the illustrations are often more beautiful and indulgent than in regular manga. As a human drama about loving and being loved, they can be more dramatic than Romeo and Juliet.
Is that so?
Oh, Itsumi-san. It's already been 3 hours, but are you going to be okay with curfew?
Huh? I've been reading that long? I'll be fine, but Hoshino-kun, what about you? I'm sorry, I just got caught up in reading and…
If you got caught up, then I'm glad. The best part of being an otaku is being able to introduce people. I had fun too, having someone I could talk to manga about.
Huh? What is this feeling? Hoshino-kun, you don't talk much at school, but when it comes to manga, you can talk so much.
Oh yeah. On the other hand, I can't talk about anything other than manga.
It makes me happy seeing Hoshino-kun smile. I never get to see it at school. I want to see him smile more. I want to talk to him more.
But it's already late today. You should get going. You can come again if you'd like. I'll lend you anything you want. You can come again if you'd like.
Oh, yeah.
Romance manga has a strange effect. That's right. When you read it, it makes you want to fall in love.
I wanna love!
At this time, because of her explosive desire for love, the fact that she had a secret with a boy, anticipation for a new desire, and her hopes for the future, Utsumi-san had completely become the manga of a shoujo manga. This sure is fun. But I hadn't realized that at all. The next day, and the day after, Utsumi-san would come over to read manga. And then, a month later, you're reading manga again? How about you pay attention to reality? Drama in real life is way more fun, you know? Again with a third-rate background character lines. At this rate, you might be exposed for how sad you really are on the inside, you know? Right. Don't you want to try love in the real world? It definitely wouldn't go well. Don't be like that. It's fine to swing and miss. Just means that love doesn't always go your way. It's none of your business. Look, how about Utsumi? She's pretty, right? Someone way too far out of your league. In a manga, even a loser like you has a chance. Come on, give it a try. Give what a try? Confess to her, obviously. What? No way! Hey, Shizuka. This guy here says he loves you and wants to go out with you.
What?
What? What are you?
Really? Do you really love me, Hoshino-kun?
Wait, huh? Does this mean… I do! I'm in love with you, Utsumi-san. I want to read manga together, go buy manga together, and talk about manga together.
Oh no! He's confessing out of nowhere in front of everyone! It's just like a manga! I'm looking forward to it!
Whoa! This situation, it's just like a scene from a manga! Utsumi is the heroine, and Satoshi wasn't the protagonist, but the one who helps him? And I wasn't a background character, I was the protagonist! I never thought I would have the chance to fall in love with a beautiful girl like Utsumi. but the manga I love so much ended up being our Cupid. I'm sure that from now on, we'll continue to bond together over manga. Truth can be stranger than fiction, so that means that maybe real life can be stranger than manga.